Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to the TikTok tattoo scam is worse than ever. Oh, I felt like a tongue twister. But yeah, I have no idea what this is about. But I feel like TikTok has so much drama. This guy, I think his channel is Marky. He has so much content because apparently all this drama on TikTok, like people love to post everything nowadays. Like no one keeps anything private anymore. But yeah, I want to find out what this is about. I have no idea. But yeah, let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Right, so usually when we give updates and follow-up videos on videos that have been posted on this channel, it's usually like a week or two after the situation's happened, or in some cases, like, I don't know, Lauren the Mortician, Illuminati, it could go on for months. But this time it's a bit different, because I haven't spoke about this situation for about 6 or 7 months, but there are a lot of new updates, some of which have happened just in the last couple of days. And it's a Tattoo Gate situation, one of the biggest pieces of drama I think we covered last year. Now at this point I imagine most people probably know about this situation, but in case you don't, I'll try and give you the quickest recap possible. So it all started when this TikToker here, who I believe is called Courtney, her TikTok account name is Running Fox Lady. She actually posted a video talking about her experience with a tattoo artist. She wanted to get a tattoo similar to this is why she kind of got dubbed Fox Lady in the end, but as you can see, it's a fox. Full body with the tail at the top of her arm. This is the tattoo that she wanted. She then did a consultation with a tattoo artist that she thought was going to be good, and they give her back this design right here, which is just not what she asked for. It isn't a design of a fox's full body, it's not positioned in the same way that she asked for, it's just completely different. Which, I mean, fair enough, the first design you get back might not be what you're actually after, you might have to change it. That happens, I mean, it is very different to what she asked for, which is very worrying. But the problem here is that this design cost $1,500. And to make matters worse, if she wanted to get another sketch, it was going to cost her upwards of $2,000. It was then revealed that this sketch, which is nothing like what she asked for, was actually just an image of Pinterest. She just copied it. Which makes sense why it was nothing like what she asked for, because she just took it from somewhere else. It was someone else's design.
She said that if I wanted another sketch, she was going to charge me the difference between option 1 and option number 2, which is $2,260.
I mean, can you imagine having the audacity to actually say that?
Who, I don't know, I don't have a tattoo yet. I don't know if I want one. But who pays for the sketch? I've never heard of that. Like, you pay someone just to draw the tattoo. Like, I thought you only paid for the actual tattoo, because like, if you don't like the sketch, then you should be able to ask them to change it or whatever. So why would you have to be paying for the sketch? Like, and also why would she stick with the same person? Like, why not just go to someone else? I'm confused.
To somebody, I mean, to completely disregard what your client says and then offer them a design which is not what they asked for very clearly, and then you have the audacity to try and charge $2,000 for another design.
For a sketch?
Now, Courtney goes on and talks more about her experience. She ends up getting charged even more money. Like, she loses out on a lot of money here. And this is where more and more people start coming out and talking about their experience with this tattoo artist. For example, we have Rima Q here, who talks about her experience, how she was basically scammed out of $4,000.
My story about how I was basically scammed out of $4,000 from this.
I don't understand how someone could get scammed from a tattoo. Like, unless you get the tattoo and then they ask for a lot of money, I guess that's one thing. But asking for money for a drawing and getting the tattoo and you pay that, like, I think there might be something wrong with you. Like, I would not pay for a sketch. Like, people, you can just find someone to sketch it for free and then go to your tattoo artist. Like, I don't understand why the tattoo artist would charge thousands for a sketch and then you would agree to pay.
Same artist.
I mean, it started to become very clear that this tattoo artist was doing this to a lot of people. Probably a lot of people who didn't even make videos talking about their experience. And the artist in question is actually Lindsay Joseph, who actually learned these techniques from another tattoo artist who was running a course basically on how to scam people. Obviously, he didn't advertise it like that. But it was this structure where you would offer a design for a ridiculous amount of money. Then if they wanted to change it, you would charge more money that was even more ridiculous. It was really dodgy. And I believe the last update we spoke about on a video was the fact that Lindsay Joseph actually threatened to sue Rima Q.
Guess who just got an email from Lindsay Joseph's lawyer?
How you gonna...
I'm the lucky one.
How you gonna sue someone, like, telling their experience? Like, if that's her experience with you, like, how are you gonna get mad that she's telling people about her experience with you? Because you don't want people to know the truth.
It's me. So I've come to you, my TikTok family, for advice. Please help me. What should I do next? So just a quick summary of the letter that I received. Basically it's regarding false and defamatory statements posted on TikTok videos.
I mean, it just is the classic response to any TikTok videos at this point, isn't it? As soon as someone talks negative about you, defamation. Which obviously doesn't work here because people are just speaking about their experience with Lindsay Joseph, and unless they just flat out lied, which is hard to believe because so many people came out and said very similar stuff at this point, but unless they have just flat out lied, this defamation lawsuit is ridiculous.
By incorrectly asserting that she has engaged in dishonest business practices, scammed me and other clients for financial gain, and has had police complaints made against her.
If she's not the only person saying this, and like people have multiple videos of their experiences with her, I don't think they're making stuff up. And why aren't you trying to sue all of them if that's the case?
She's saying that my inaccurate and defamatory statements.
And does she even really have a lawyer, or is she just pretending to?
Significant harm to Ms. Joseph's reputation and business interests.
Yeah, I think she probably did that pretty well on her own, don't you? And the reason why I have even less sympathy than I ever would for Lindsay Joseph in this situation is because after this whole TikTok tattoo gate situation went viral, whatever you want to call it, she carried on doing the same stuff. Because another TikToker called Teresa, or Torch and Tonic as they go by in TikTok, has also came out and spoke about their experience with Lindsay. So it's a slideshow of images, right? She starts off by showing the design that she wanted, which is like this watercolour tattoo design. And then she shows the design she's got. She says, haha, it's this, waves, and this looks nothing like the inspo image. And I mean, yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. Like, even the lines are different. Like, you agreed to get the tattoo, even though the sketch wasn't even good? Like, you know how they put it on your arm to make sure you like the position and like you like the look of it on your arm? Like, she actually went through with the whole thing? What? And you're blaming her even though you had a chance to say no?
It definitely doesn't look like the inspo image, and in fact, on the original image, I swear she mentioned something about a sunset. Yeah, she said, what I wanted, design inspo sent to the tattoo artist, I wanted sunset colours on the top, not green. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to see where the sunset is here. Can someone help me out? She then goes on to say that I did say I loved it, I was in shock and panic, didn't know what else to say, do or act.
That's your fault, why are you complaining now?
The amount of times I've done that after a haircut that I didn't like is actually ridiculous. You know, you sat there, you're probably crying inside, but you say out loud, oh yeah, mate, it looks great. I paid $1,500 at this first session. Bloody hell, that is ridiculous. Now, actually, since my first video on this, I've actually got a few tattoos myself now, and I now know from my own experience that that is the most ridiculous pricing I think I've ever heard. And this isn't where it stops. That's not the full amount that she was charged for this tattoo, which is even more ridiculous.
But I feel like it's weird, because don't they give you like a price listing from the beginning, and then you go through with it, and then now you want to complain? Like, shouldn't you have said no from the beginning? I'm confused. Like, maybe some of these people have a real excuse or real problem, but some of them, like, it's kind of your fault.
Ridiculous. For 4 flower outlines and this, I got charged a reduced fee because she was on the phone while I sat there. I would love to know what the original fee was. Like, how much was it reduced by? Was it like 10 grand at first? This is after the second session. I mean, it's starting to look better. It definitely looks better than the first few images. God knows
it does look better than the
I
first
had messaged
one,
saying I needed her to add straight lines, which she replied she had planned on it, but this addition of 6 lines, I never said I wanted 6 lines or for them to be coloured. Doing this took the entire appointment. Okay, so apparently she never said that she wanted the 6 lines, she just wanted it. I mean, it does sound like she just kind of does whatever the fuck she wants at this point.
She's just trying to
cost another $1,920. Like, where did she get these prices from? Imagine the stuff you could buy for the price of these tattoos, and if you are wanting to spend it on tattoos, imagine...
Wait, but does she not tell them how much it's going to be before they decide to add more stuff? Because if not, then that's another red flag for you to, like, run away. Like, shouldn't you know how much it's going to be before? Like, I'm pretty sure before you get a tattoo, they tell you how much it's going to be. I'm confused.
Imagine the tattoo you could get for this price. From literally any other artist, some incredible artist, you could literally get like a full sleeve for this, and Yeah, I don't know how she comes up with these prices at all. This is it. I still have my deposit, which was $850. I asked for it to be refunded, seeing this isn't going to end with a completed tattoo. $850 gets me a little over 2 hours, apparently. She was willing to offer me 2 hours of free time to finish. I mean, isn't she just so kind? This is a $4,450 tattoo. Consolation's $180, deposit of $850, first appointment's $1,500, second appointment is $1,920. And that is for what? 3 outlines of flowers and then, like, this. This is what she considers 2 days worth of work. How is even 4 more hours supposed to get this finished? Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point, right? She offers 2 more hours to finish the tattoo and complete it. But this up until now took 2 days. So bearing that in mind, I would assume like 2 hours worth of work is like a couple of lines. And remember, this is after the whole tattoo gate situation went viral. She was still doing this. Clearly didn't learn anything from it. I think it was very clear that she doesn't think she's doing anything wrong here. And yeah, she's still just going out and allegedly, in my opinion, potentially scamming people. But it does seem like maybe the scamming has potentially came to a stop, because I recently came across a video by Treacle Tats on YouTube, so big credit to her. She has spoke about this situation kind of from the start of like way more details than I ever could. So if you do want to see like a much more detailed version of the situation, I would definitely recommend that. But she actually went on to mention that Lindsay Joseph posted on Instagram saying that she's going to be shutting down the tattoo shop and she's going to stop tattooing people. Now the only problem here is as I'm recording this video, this post is now deleted, which might mean that just took this all back and it's a load of shite. Who knows? But let's actually go through the Instagram post here and see what she says. Lucid Tattoos will officially close January 31st, 2024. It would be impossible to express the heaviness of my devastation, but I wanted you all to know that I will be okay. Closing my studio and ending my career this way couldn't be any worse. Any tattoo artist or anyone in general who has ever created their own livelihood out of nothing but their own 2 hands and fire in their heart will appreciate how much it took to even open these doors in the first place. This is like having to pull the plug on my own baby. But here I am, plug in hand, and it's going to be okay. I haven't had much power in this situation. Bit of a mental sentence, isn't it? But if I'm on a sinking ship, then I will be the person in the band still playing as the water pulls on my feet. What the fuck is she going on about? I mean, you had all the power in this situation. The whole reason why your business might have went down a bit of a negative route is because of your actions. I mean, it's funny how when it comes to the lady that you were charging a ridiculous amount for tattoos, completely unfinished tattoos, charging thousands of dollars for tattoos that people didn't even ask for, that might affect your tattoo business.
Oh,
Which
maybe
is going to
they
say for the month of February, I'll be offering free memorial tattoos for anyone who has lost a loved one they would like to connect with. Perhaps writing from a card, a small flower, or something else. A 1-hour time slot will be offered. The alternative offer is to make a heart connection with me. I prepared a watercolor heart or the word love in any font. I am here to make this connection with you, to hear you and to pray with you. I mean, I hope she did follow through with this, obviously. It sounds like a very nice thing to do. You've got to give credit where credit's due. Of course, the Instagram post is now deleted. Maybe that's just because the shop has officially closed down now, so she deleted it. I don't know how long it was up for. My purpose here is to do something good for my community while I can. I'm doing what I can with what I have left.
Them.
If you cannot understand that, please unfollow me and move along. Any tips received will be 100% donated to the Great Lakes Secondary School. This is a beautiful program started by a real life angel I have been fortunate enough to tattoo recently. He and his students have started this program to aid mental health. They help families and people in need with rent, groceries, holiday gifts, and more. T-shirts and sweaters will also be available at the studio for purchase that read, "Don't judge my story by the chapter you walked in on," and "You matter" in different languages. Again, all very nice stuff. Hopefully she did actually follow through with it.
I feel like
this is only
she
made possible
scammed
by the
them
generous
for
donation
the
of the
tattoos.
studio
Like,
space
why
by
would
Rick
she
Murphy at
stop
D3
scamming people right
Artworks.
now?
I know this crushes him too, and he didn't hesitate for a moment when I asked. Please email so-and-so to
Can't trust anyone.
So again, apart from like the kind of the first paragraph where she's playing the victim for some reason, even though it was her own doing, this is a very nice thing to do, to give back to people, especially after what she had been doing, right? This is a very good step. But one thing that definitely isn't a good step is that 4 days ago, as I'm recording this, we actually got an update from Ree McHugh, the person who got like the cease and desist, saying that she's going to be sued for defamation. Well, it turns out Lindsay is going through with this lawsuit.
Lindsay Joseph is official.
Like, I don't understand. Like, so many people talked about her tattoos and how she's overpriced and how they're not even good tattoos. Why would she just go after this one person and not like all of them? And also, if I was this girl, I would contact the other people, have them as witnesses, and win this case, win some money, countersue, like get your money back.
Really suing me for defamation for over
$2
$2
million.
million.
$2 million? Like, how did she work out these amounts? I mean, yeah, there is a possibility that Ree's video did do.
Dang, she's really bad at pricing because those tattoos were overpriced. $2 million for someone telling the truth about you. really. But I guess shoot high and try to get something. But yeah, just, this lady should just have other people come as witnesses, show their tattoos, explain their stories, and they'll all win.
Over $2
Kinda
million
sue her.
worth of damages, because if just 2 clients stopped working with Lindsay, I could see it reaching that amount.
I will try to keep you updated here on TikTok, but just keep in mind it's probably going to be pretty limited, just because of the legalities and everything. So, again, thank you all, and
But
yeah, just wish me good luck.
Jesus, I can't
She's
believe
not
she's
gonna lose her
actually
case.
going through this lawsuit. I don't see how she has a leg to stand on. Unless
Yeah,
she has some
she's-
proof that Rhea's lied about all of this, which, again, I find hard to believe because so many people came out and said very similar stuff at this point. But unless she has concrete proof that
They have
Rhea has
proof.
completely lied about this and she is defaming her, I don't see how she could ever possibly win this lawsuit. I don't get it. I mean, can you imagine being Rhea in this situation where you've allegedly been scammed for $4,000 and then all of a sudden you're in a $2 million lawsuit with the person who scammed you in the first place? Like, Lindsay really is trying to take everything at this point, isn't she? Rhea also did make this follow-up video asking if anyone else had an experience with Lindsay who wants to come forward and kind of voice their experience.
Hey, this
See?
message is for anyone
looking
who
for
has
witnesses.
had a negative experience or interaction with Lindsay Joseph.
Yeah,
If you
for
could please try and reach out to me to share your experience.
to go to court with
either
her.
via this platform or another platform, just for
See, that's what I
the
said she should
future.
do, because
I would just like to make those connections.
the more people that
Every
get,
little bit helps.
the faster the cases
and,
can go.
Thank you so much.
I mean, look, hopefully people did message Rhea who are willing to kind of voice their opinions, because it would really help out in this case. And again, I just can't see how Lindsay ever possibly wins this. It's very hard to prove defamation, especially if someone's just voicing their opinion on their experience they had with you. It's very hard to prove defamation. But we know by now it is kind of the go-to thing to do when you've been
She's asking
criticised
for $2 million.
online, so I can't really say I'm surprised, but again, this was just 4 days ago. This is after Lindsay made this Instagram post, which seemed pretty positive overall, right? But she's still doing stuff like this. I don't really get it. But yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
wish Rhea the best. I can't
guess that's the
imagine
end of the
how
video.
stressful this must be going through, like a really big lawsuit, right? $2 million. Hopefully it all does go well. She seems to be in high spirits. But yeah, if we do hear more updates, I'll be sure to make another video. And yeah, I would also love to hear your opinions in the comment section.
Okay, so that's basically the end of the video. Yeah, that tattoo artist, something wrong with her. But also, I feel like some of the people that she tattooed, kind of their fault too. Because like, why would you go through with the whole thing if you heard the price from the beginning, and if you didn't hear the price from the beginning, then why would you go through with the tattoo at all? Like, it's not supposed to be a surprise price. Like, you're supposed to know how much it is from the beginning. Unless, I don't know, it's their first tattoo, they don't know what they're doing, I don't know. But yeah, usually you're supposed to know how much a tattoo is before you get it. So I don't know why they went through with it, especially after they saw the sketch. And who pays for a sketch? That's so dumb. Why would you pay for a sketch? I've never heard of that before. Because if you don't like the sketch, then you should be able to find another artist. Why would you pay for that? I don't understand. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.